Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Cubic Lover. I am your host, Leon. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance you're feeling a bit stressed about your upcoming exams, and maybe you're realizing that you haven't quite kept up with studying throughout the year. But don't worry. Today, I'm going to share with you a master strategy that can help you pass your exams, even if you only have 3 to 5 days left to prepare. Let's face it, life can get busy. Distractions happen, and sometimes we just don't find the time to study like we should. But when the final exam is right around the corner, there's no room for panic. Instead, there's a smarter, more strategic approach to handle this situation. And that's exactly what I'm going to break down for you today. This method won't just save you from cramming all night, but it will also make sure you focus on the right areas using proven techniques to maximize your chances of success. So guys, let me share a personal story from my own experience during my 10th grade finals. To be completely honest with you, I've always been the kind of student who doesn't study much throughout the year. But when it came down to crunch time, I had a master strategy that worked wonders for me. With only a few days left before the exams, this method helped me not just pass, but actually score better marks than I expected. Let me share some facts with you that no one talks about. What's the real difference between us and the so-called toppers? The topper studies consistently throughout the whole year, while we, the backbenchers, take a more relaxed approach. But here's the thing. What really matters isn't just how long you study, it's how smart you are when you do. Toppers may work hard all year long, but we're the real legends. Why? Because we can crack the same exams by studying for just 1 or 2 days, or at most, a week before the finals. Yes, you heard that right. We are the true legends because we're able to pull off what seems impossible in just a few days. In fact, I'd say we're the real toppers. Think about it. While the toppers put in year-round effort, we swoop in at the last moment and still manage to pass like pros. From my experience, I've learned that you don't necessarily need to study the whole year to do well in your exams. It's perfectly fine to study a bit throughout the year, but overloading yourself with constant study can actually be a waste of time. Enjoy your life, play games, watch movies, and do what makes you happy. But here's the big question. How can you manage to study effectively in just 2 or 3 days before the exam? That's exactly what I'm going to reveal. I'm going to share the master strategy I used during my 10th grade board exams. This approach helped me get through the exams successfully, and I'm excited to walk you through it. So let's dive into the story of my 10th board's experience and uncover the strategy that made all the difference. Here's the honest truth. I'm just an average student, and I'm completely okay with that. I was never a topper. I actually avoided studying whenever I could. Why? Because I was addicted to gaming. Now, I'm not here to promote that addiction, but it's part of my story. I had a full 11 months to prepare for my 10th ICSE exams. But instead of hitting the books, I spent that year having fun, playing games, and studying very little. Honestly, I nearly forgot what my textbooks looked like. As the reality of the exams set in, I knew I had to pull off something extraordinary. That's where my master strategy came into play. So buckle up because I'm about to take you on a cinematic journey through how I managed to turn things around in the 11th hour and make the most of those final few days. Let's dive into the strategy that helped me succeed, even when I was running on empty. Okay, so here's the strategy. First, let's be real. Since I didn't study the whole year, it was impossible to cover the entire syllabus in just 1 week. You need a lot of time to practice and study. So the strategy I used was conceptual and simple. I didn't read the whole book. I just went through the summaries of the entire chapters for each subject. You don't need to read the full book, just understand everything conceptually. Here are the methods I used. 1. Prioritize and plan. Identify key topics. Review past exam papers and syllabus outlines to pinpoint the most important topics. Focus on subjects or areas that frequently appear in exams. Create a study schedule. Allocate specific times for each subject based on its difficulty and your familiarity with the material. Stick to this schedule strictly. 2. Efficient study techniques. Active revision. Use techniques like summarizing notes, creating flashcards, and practicing past questions. Active engagement with the material is more effective than passive reading. Focus on core concepts. Instead of trying to cover everything, concentrate on understanding key concepts and frequently tested material. This will help you answer a wide range of questions. 3. Utilize resources wisely. Use study guides and summaries. Find or create condensed notes that highlight essential points. These are great for quick revision. Watch educational videos. Utilize online resources like educational videos for quick explanations of difficult concepts. 4. Practice and test yourself. Take mock tests. Simulate exam conditions by doing timed practice tests. This helps with time management and identifying weak areas. Review mistakes. After taking mock tests, review incorrect answers to understand where you went wrong and how to correct it. 5. Healthy study habits. Take regular breaks. Use the Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of study followed by a 5-minute break to maintain focus and avoid burnout. Stay hydrated and eat well. Proper nutrition and hydration are crucial for maintaining energy and concentration. 6. Mental preparation. Stay positive and motivated. Keep a positive mindset and remind yourself of your goals. Avoid stress by staying organized and focused. Get adequate sleep. Ensure you get enough rest each night. A well-rested mind absorbs information better and performs more effectively. 7. Review and refine. Final revision. In the last 2 to 3 days, focus on reviewing summaries and key points. Avoid learning new material at this stage. Relax before the exam. On the day of the exam, make sure you're calm and collected. This strategy helped me navigate the final stretch and do better than I anticipated. Keep these things in mind. Since this master strategy will help you at the last moment, just stay away from your phone or digital devices and get enough sleep. That's all you need. When it's exam time, go in and give the exam like a legend. By following this approach, you prove yourself to be a real legend and a real topper. Because while the toppers studied the whole year and got their marks, you studied just 1 week before the exam and still did it. Okay guys, if you liked this video and it helped you at the last moment, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Cubic Lover. And one last thing for those who want to use this strategy, just give the exam like a pro. Because remember, legends are brave.